Here's a trend to think about. One of the world's largest automotive organizations has gone out and hired one of the world's leading experts in penguin behavior as a method to help them understand what they need to do to accelerate their skills in the era of self-driving vehicle technology. The big trend for so many organizations going forward is that they are realizing they don't have the right skills to take them into an increasingly complex future. In the case of self-driving cars, they are coming to realize that cars aren't just going to drive themselves. They're going to link to other vehicles. There's going to be a lot of inter-vehicle communication. They've come to realize that this ability for inter-vehicle communication will define their success. And they've looked to the world of biology to understand what animal functions extremely well traveling in packs and communicating amongst themselves. Penguins. In the future success of organizations going forward into the future, getting the right complex skills at the right time for the right purpose. Hey, futurist, Jim Carroll coming at you from Studio 2. Find your penguins, partner up. These were the issues I talked about in issue number 4 of my Leadership 2020 series, which ran in January, which nobody really noticed because then the global economy melted down and we're all busy refocusing on what we need to do to align expectations at the end. So I'm suggesting to my family that they start cheering for me at the dinner table. So I have a little bit of this coming at me. Anyway, seriously, back to the post. Partner up. What I was doing was putting in perspective the key leadership issues that we need to be think about by observing what I was seeing in my client base, like Disney and NASA and the World Bank and Mercedes-Benz and so many other organizations as they struggled to deal with the future. And this was one of the key issues I identified. We increasingly find ourselves in this very complex world, and we need to partner up in new and different ways to accomplish what needs to be done. Well, in our post-pandemic world, this couldn't be a more realistic trend. Think about what you have observed with so many organizations having to suddenly accelerate their business plans, their strategies, their capabilities. I mean, just take a look at the world of grocery as they've had to quickly put in place all the stuff for pick and pack, delivery, curbside pickup, electronic commerce. Think about what has happened with farmers in farmers markets where they have suddenly had to accelerate the ability to get to the consumer directly. What we are witnessing throughout the economy is this massive realization that if we don't have the right partners to help us get the right skills at the right time for the right purpose, we won't be able to accomplish what needs. Leadership Insight for 2020. Partner up, give it a watch, and then I'll be back to visit you again. Futurist Jim Carroll with 20 opportunities for transformative thinking in times of transformation. Number 4, partner up. It's quite likely that you don't have the skills that are necessary to get you ahead in today's fast-moving economy. We're increasingly in a situation in which organizations need to find the right skills for the right issue at the right time for the right purpose. Getting just-in-time knowledge and just-in-time skills is becoming absolutely critical to your future success. What you really need to do is find your penguins. One organization involved in the self-driving car industry realized that self-driving cars aren't just going to drive by themselves, they're going to drive in packs. And they looked around the world of biology to study what animal is really good at traveling in packs. Penguins. And so they've gone out and they've lined up with one of the world's leading experts in penguin behavior so they can understand and mimic what they need to do to help cars to drive in packs. Find your penguins, enhance your skills, and partner up. Find your penguins, enhance your skills, partner up. That's your reality of what you need to do as a leader as we go forward into our eventual post-pandemic world. Everything has changed. Everything is different. You need to develop strategies and platforms and infrastructure and capabilities and business plans and activities and skills, purpose that will really define your success. jimcarroll.com. And over the next several weeks, I'm going to be rolling out the next 15 of these key leadership traits. I want you to think about them. I want you to analyze what you have in terms of leadership capabilities. Send me your thoughts and send me your comments and send me your reactions. jcarroll@jimcarroll.com, @Jim Carroll on a little bit of virtual applause, because just like I've told my family, I sort of need the applause to get the reaction that I really need to keep doing this in the virtual basement studio. So that's it for now. Studio 2, Jim Carroll.